we've got this winter storm stuff coming, and we're thinking, what can we do to make ourselves feel better? Well, how about talking a little baseball? And, in fact, some Altoona Curve baseball with Nate Bowen, general manager of the Altoona Curve. Conversation brought to you by Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing injured people. Nate, it's been a few years. How are you?
Oh, pretty good. How are you doing, Tom?
Wonderful, wonderful. It's good to talk with you for a little bit of, well, it's not exactly the hot stove around these parts, but it's a little bit warmer as the Curve getting set to kick off ticket sales for this year. You've got all kinds of promotions in place. You've got some, from what we're understanding, some pretty good ball players heading your way. Folks should have a lot of reasons to go see the Curve this year, huh?
Yeah, we should have a really good team again this year. It's pretty exciting. I know some people might be upset some of the trades that the Pirates have made the last few seasons, but typically that's good for us because we get a lot of those players in return. We could potentially have a couple of their first-round picks over the last few years, so that's always something that people get excited about, and the possibility of having a few of them on the same team is pretty exciting. So I know Greensboro had that opportunity last year, so we're hoping for that same opportunity this year here in Altoona.
Oh yeah, I mean you're talking guys like Nick Gonzalez and Leova Peguero and Quinn Priester, number one draft choice. There's a possibility he could end up in Altoona. Folks need to understand the lockout at the major league level doesn't affect the minor leagues. Altoona will be able to get their season underway from what we understand. Might affect who's on the team, at least at the beginning of the season, until they get that all straightened out at the major league level. So you don't know who you're going to be having on this baseball team. But you do know this, Nate, and that is that Greensboro was really good last year. You got their manager now with the Altoona Curve, and probably going to bring a bunch of his guys with him.
Yeah, most of our coaching staff is from that team down in Greensboro, so got a chance to talk to Kyron a couple weeks ago. I know we have had a couple members of that coaching staff here before. Bennis will be back as a pitching coach who we had last year. John Nunnally we had a couple years ago. Mm-hmm. He's been up in AAA with Indianapolis, and he's got great insight for the hitters. And the Pirates have expanded coaching staffs really on the minor league level to give guys, I think Ben Sherrington said a couple weeks ago, more of that like smaller classroom feel where they can get more individual attention from coaches because there's more coaches to go around. So looking forward to that as well. So it'll be more similar to a major league coaching staff than it has been in the past in the minors. So
yeah, and we get to watch all these guys as they go through this next step in their development. Sometimes those guys aren't able to hang around very long because the Pirates promote them if they're really, really good, and if guys in Indianapolis end up in Pittsburgh. So some guys are going to at least begin their season in Altoona, and we'll get a chance to see them. That's the product on the field, but the Altoona Curve, it's more than just watching a baseball game when you go to Curve. There's a whole Curve experience, isn't there?
Yeah, that's the best part of baseball in the minor leagues is the social experience and coming out to games and seeing people and catching up with people you might not have seen in a while, whether they're from Altoona or the surrounding area here. The social aspect plays a big part of it. The different other things that we have going on, different giveaways, different jerseys that the team wears. Some of that stuff has already been announced. We've been announcing things here slowly but surely on Sundays, but the week of February the 21st is when we're going to announce the whole promo schedule. So a couple things that we're pretty excited about on there already. We're going to be playing not as the Altoona Curve, but as like the Mountain City team, which is like a tribute to the original team that was in Altoona back in, I think, 1884. Mm-hmm. So we got special jerseys for that. That's actually got a topographical map of Altoona, like in the undertone in that jersey. So that's pretty cool and something we haven't really done before.
Yeah, when you're starting to put this schedule together, and we should tell people that there are opportunities for them right now to go to the Altoona Curve website, which is going to sort of explain the whole process for getting their tickets to Curve games, when certain dates arrive that they can get things going, and what those promotions will be. people have a chance right now to get on board with the Curve, don't they?
Yeah, the best chance to get on board right now is, of course, season tickets are available out in your area in particular. In Indiana, we've developed some other smaller plans that would get people all the games on Fridays and Saturdays, or like every Sunday game. So we try to make some different packages for the premium games for people that aren't necessarily from Altoona. And then we also have what are called flex books for sale, which you can kind of build your own ticket plan with those. You would get undated vouchers that would be good for any game throughout the season, and you can start turning those in on February the 26th at Curve Fest. So
yeah. Tell me about Silver Streamers.
Okay, so that's a program we have for fans that are 55 and older. And you would get either 5 vouchers, or you can choose 5 assigned games. With that, you get a T-shirt that everybody in the club would get, and you would also get a mug that you can use throughout the season for discounted drinks, whether it's a designated Silver Steamers game or not. You can take that to the concession stand and get discounted soda and water all throughout the year.
Yeah, that's good stuff, and people can get on board with that. I'm looking at the promotion schedule that have been announced so far, and there are a bunch of things up there for folks to take note of. But you say there's going to be more. We're going to learn more as this month unfolds, huh?
Yeah, we like to keep people in suspense. So stuff will be trickling out here every Sunday for sure on our social media and on the website, and then we'll be putting everything out that week leading up to Curve Fest starting on the 21st. So.
Yeah. Of course, one of the great highlights of an Altoona Curve game is the actual visit to the stadium itself, a beautiful, beautiful facility, PNG Field. Things going to be pretty much status quo with the field, or any improvements that we need to know about?
We've done a couple things already at the ballpark. We replaced the outfield wall this offseason, so it's now a padded wall. So that looks really nice. We're actually in the process of running cable today out to down near where the kid zone is in right field. Mm-hmm. We're putting a second video board in there, so it should allow us to do some pretty cool things creatively throughout the year, having a second one of those. So looking forward to that. Hopefully that's going to be installed here next week or the week after. Everything should be up and running for that.
Cool stuff. The Altoona Curve People's Natural Gas Field will be the site for their games, of course, in this coming season. Folks can go to the Curve website, check it out, and get on board right now. But keep checking back, because you're going to keep posting things, and folks can enjoy Curve baseball. Nate, we'll try to catch up with you again at least once before this season starts. And, of course, we want to get John Moses on with us as often as we can through the course of the season as well. But thanks so much for spending some time with us this morning.
All right. Thanks a lot, Todd. I look forward to talking to you guys again here in the coming weeks. So.
I appreciate it. Have a great day.
Thanks.
It is the voice of Indiana County, WCCS 101.1 FM and AM 11 FM and